Hello and welcome to Poker News. Ever wondered just how many of you play online poker? Well, Panorama did. With the new gaming legislation due to be in place by the 1st of September 2007, the people at Panorama have been researching online gambling sites for a documentary that was aired recently. The program's research showed that 5.8 million people per month visited online gambling sites from April to September this year. However, this conflicted with the Gambling Commission for the government, who revealed only 1 million UK citizens gamble online per month. In the documentary, Professor Jim Orford claimed that the government are playing a dangerous game with people's health by loosening the gambling laws. An opposing view would be that the government are taking responsibility by regulating this growing industry by ensuring that the people playing online poker are protected from unorthodox sites. Minister of Sport Richard Cabourn has stated that the regulation means protecting the vulnerable, keeping it crime-free, and making sure that those who have a bet will be paid out and it'll be a fair bet. Legislation will also require that sites have to inform players of exactly how much money they have spent. A step in the right direction if you believe that as long as people gamble, it is the government's responsibility to make sure it's safe to do so. A ray of light may be provided for online players in America who have been hit hard by the recent online gaming bill. Both the Poker Players Alliance and the American Gaming Association, the AGA, are seeing the recent political movement as a positive move towards ridding the US of this ludicrous bill. Another knock-on effect is the amount of players attending brick-and-mortar casinos. The director for the Bellagio Casino, Jack McClelland, explains, "What concerns me is that if the internet goes down completely, these people will find other interests. Therefore, the amount of casino goers are likely to continue dropping." Bad news for casinos long-term. Previously, many had speculated that the online boom would detract players from their venues. However, it had the opposite effect, and casinos enjoyed a rise in players. According to the AGA president, Frank Fahrenkopf, a meeting will be held on the 6th of December to debate whether they will support the legislation in the new Congress calling for an independent study of internet gambling to see if it can be properly regulated, controlled, taxed, and licensed. It may also be an idea for them to look at how the UK and Europe are regulating the ever-growing industry. Therefore, unless the ban gets lifted, it looks likely that the poker craze in the US will eventually die out. Following last week's news regarding poker being played in pubs, Poker News caught up with Dave Devilfish Elliott to see whether we would find him playing down his local and what effect he thinks poker in pubs will have on poker.
I think it's great. Anything that brings new people into poker is great. And it also, I believe they've got to spend £10 a night, right? So that stops them putting the £10 in the slot machines and wasting it. I mean, they've got a real chance of winning money in poker. And I think it's great. I mean, all the quiz nights have gone now in the pubs, so people need something new. I hope it takes off. And I don't think I'd actually go and play, but I'd certainly make appearances in local pubs that was doing it, maybe, you know.
Unusual for Poker News, but as the prize pool is so huge, we thought we'd let you know about an online event. It's the $10 million Grand Slam event, and as the name suggests, the winner could win $10 million and be crowned the Grand Slam winner. Football star and ambassador for VC Poker, Teddy Sheringham, was recently at the Loose Cannons Card Room to help with the launch of this monster online prize pool. The event begins on December the 3rd and will consist of 4 online tournaments. The first takes place on Sunday the 3rd of December, and £50,000 will be up for grabs. Then, on Sunday the 10th, the prize pool is £60,000, and on the 17th, it's £75,000. And finally, on Sunday the 24th, it's a whopping £100,000. All of these Sunday tournaments commence at 8:45, and if a person wins all 4, they would be £10 million richer. And finally, Phil the Brat Helmuth shows his soft side by hosting, along with the Taser Foundation, a poker event to raise money for police officers that have fallen in the line of duty. This is the second year for this event, and it's bound to be just as popular. Buy-ins range from $200 to $5,000, and all the proceeds go directly to the foundation. Prizes include a seat at the World Series main event. There's also a VIP package to the main event, which includes a limousine service and preferred seating. That's all from me. I'll see you next time.